Alright, and welcome back to another Wildwood video. We are playing again, of course, Seraphine. And we're kind of going a Ludens Rhyalized, probably a Death Tap, and then we'll kind of see, or some combination thereof. We are using Electrocute, which I do like on Seraphine, as well as Gathering Storm Conditioning and Mana Flow Band. Again, just getting some vision in the river. Got a Jinx ADC coming down to help my jungler, which is a Shyvana. Probably doesn't need too much of a leash, but I just want to get my jungle up and running. Whatever you choose to take as your first skill is kind of up to you. Depending on who I'm laying against, I typically go my third skill because it's a little bit longer and it can root your enemies in place. But it's kind of totally up to you. The one skill which I would not take first is my second skill. You guys gotta be careful with Blitz. He is a pretty good counter to Seraphine. Not as bad as Thresh is, but he's a pretty decent counter, so you just want to try to keep your minions in between him and you as much as you possibly can. Because whenever you throw your skills, you kind of plant yourself in place, and it makes for a very easy hook target. So you want to be careful with hook champions. Some people are good at dodging them, some aren't. Typically, I always check who my ADC is before I choose Seraphine against a Thresh. You're going to want an ADC that's got a pretty decent range. And here, just I allow my Jinx to take as much farm as possible because Jinx scales well into the late game. Let's knock up, not gold, not gold. Just trying to peel my Jinx here. Did a halfway decent job. As much as I could. Nearly out of mana, so it's probably a good time for me to back. And we're going after our Ludens first. And I'm thinking about going the staff. I have tried Manamune on her, which is okay for some things. Just kind of depends on what you want. So I'll probably just get a tier and then choose what I want a little bit later. Oh, not good, not good. Oh, man. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to do a lot of damage with my ultimate. It was just kind of one of those try to get off me type skills, just to kind of scare the enemy into running away, and it worked. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The bad part about her ultimate is it's a charm, and so it'll bring the enemies to you. And so if they choose not to run away, then you've just facilitated your own death. But it works probably about 90% of the time. And it's not worth it to try to stay and save the tower. Just because you're probably going to die anyway, so there's no point in dying and losing a tower. Alright, we got a tier. We'll proceed on with our Ludens. Got our Shyvana up here. See if we can't make something happen. Probably not. Probably not. He's just out of range. A Sag. Very Sag. Ooh, 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 ooh. So close. Thought I nearly had him. She does have a pretty decent range. Ooh, ooh. There's an already out of position here. We got her. Heal up a little bit, and then that'll keep me up in lane a little bit longer. And for the most part, I try to level up my first skill. Sag. So we're going to kind of rotate mid just because there's like two enemies here. See if we can't help out a little bit. Push these enemies back. It's going to jump down the lane. And also, Kali is a pretty strong character, so I want my mid laner to get a lot of farm as well. So I wasn't going to take any farm for that. Ooh. There is a Blitzcrank out of place. Overextended. And capitalize. If an enemy is overextended, you want to capitalize on that as much as possible. No reason not to. Alright, we've got our Ludens. Decent stacks on our tier. It'll still be a little off. The good thing is you can stack up our tier pretty quickly as a game, as you get a little bit of mana reserves. Oh yeah, they're all out of position here. Ooh, so close. So close. Alright, there's a Tryndamere, although he's got his ultimate. So he might kill me, yep. I got a tier 1 boots. Tier 2 we're going with cooldown, which typically works pretty good for, on occasion, I will get Merc Trebs. That's probably the only other type of boot that you'll want on her. I guess theoretically you could go play the steel caps in some situations. Probably not the best on her, even in situations where there's a lot of AD. It might help you survive the early game, but as the game goes on, there's going to be almost no value in them, because they'll just one-shot you with or without those boots, because she's very squishy. I'll let my Jinx get the farm here. And so it's generally best to either go cooldown or Merc Treads on her. Alright, hopefully we'll get this tower. Alright, someone's out of position here. Oh, we got him, we got him. There we go. Take away the resource. Oh, this is not good for me. Oh, thanks. That was really nice. So, Blitzcrank, whenever he hits that skill where it temporarily increases them, then he gets that slowdown. Oh, we got her. And that's kind of what happened. Damn, right there. He almost had him. Oh, there's a blitz right there. See? Nice electrocute procs there. Alright, gonna help out. Yeah. There we go. And Ari, she can be kind of difficult to deal with when you're a Seraphine, just because she's so much more mobile than you are. It's not funny. So we're doing pretty well this game. So we might go Manamune into Locket. And then most likely Andres. If we weren't doing as well, I probably would not go Manamune. Just because it's not as good on her. I'd probably go the, I think it's the Seraphine staff or something like that. Blitz. Oh, Sag, I'm probably dead. Yep, nothing I can do there, but that's alright. Hopefully my team can clean up. Get him, get him, get him. His ult is about to run up there. Yeah, one of the easiest ways to see when Trinamir's ult is about to expire is if you look really closely, he'll get a little tick of health right as it ends. And that's how you know it's actually ended. We were just going ham on the enemy right now. I don't know if I'll get to full build. I'll go some MR. Which means if this game goes on, I'll have to get Void Staff or some other magic penetration item. Try to meet up with my Jinx. Something splits. Alright, this Renekton. Alright, we got him. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Gonna push out this wave. There's no objective up right now. So the best thing we can do is just go for tower. Alright. They're all about to respawn, so there's no point in trying to push our luck. We'll let Jinx have that. Let's try and unleash it a little bit. Taking their resources away. There's a blitz behind us. Kind of out of a good position for that blitz. Alright, we got him. He slowed. He shouldn't have used that skill. Alright, we might be able to take another tower. That's a Tryndamere. Just let him go, just let him go. There we go. Alright. Alright, so they're not too far from respawning, so we don't want to stay in their base too long. Just let the minions continue going. Now we got to be really careful because we can easily throw. Because if they just like get a triple kill here, they can just go ham on our base. Just trying to peel. And I am Yeah. Well, two are dead. nice, very nice. Oh wow, that Ash is going ham. Dragon. Free dragon. And when you're Seraphine, you just want to be careful about not spreading too much from your teammates. Because, like I said, you're really squishy. Alright, nice ult here. Ooh. And the good thing is, once you're in a bunch, sometimes when you're hitting the enemy, they don't realize that you're hitting them, and so you can just get some free hits on the enemy if you position yourself correctly, and that's really important with Seraphine, is correct positioning. She's really strong, but if you're out of position, you will do really horribly and lose most of your games. Alright, and there you have a nice little Manamune Ludens build. Not the greatest, but kind of a fun build. Again, I would not do this if you need to really win your games. Alright, we got an S rating. And there you have it. And of course, thank you very much for watching. And of course, if you're more interested in the PC version, I do have my other channel, MoonsausageLOL, which I will be uploading some more content shortly. Again, thank you very much for watching.